V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up, we gonna be with you in a minute.
What?
Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out, bitches! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, shit!
No. Okay, get to a clinic, now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be okay,
is required.
just hold on,
Hey, just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the fucking chip, Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this cocksucking attention, damn it.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn. Playing a rebel, a guy who, was in the ex-military, who started a rock band called Samurai, protest music. It sounded like fun. Wake the f up, samurai. We have a city to burn. I met with CD Projekt Red in July of last year, 2018, here in Los Angeles, and they showed me a short demo and introduced me to the idea of playing the character Johnny Silverhand. And so they walked me through the concept of the game and some of the elements and the biography of the character, and it sounded great to me, I'm not a Johnny Silverhand lore expert. At the original time, I read a little bit, but for them, they were like, be here now, like this is what we're doing. So maybe I need to brush up on that, but I don't know how much I'm at liberty to say. I think it's okay to say that there was a moment of maybe death. But I'm still around.
That's what I'm talking about! All right, in and out!
They're letting me collaborate a little bit with just the tone and how would your version of Johnny say it, you know, and move. So going through the whole mocap was really great to be able to give a physical embodiment to the character, you know, and really personalize it. So that it was part of the attraction for me was that I was actually not only just my face, but, you know, like they were asking me to perform a role. And a cool one. So, and I really love the format of the game and some of the questions it asks and what's revealed and what it demands of the player. There's some interesting choices that have to get made. For me, the technology of motion capture has gotten a little quicker. It's a little, you know, sometimes it's a little, like when I first did face capture, I think it was like an array of cameras and it was like in a blacked out, like in a tent, and it was like, you know, it was a huge deal that there were 5 terabytes. They had 5 terabytes available to do this capture. And it was like, almost like, it felt like some like Black Ops thing. Like, okay, this is super secret hardware doing super secret tech stuff. And it probably was, right? We don't really know how long CG manipulation. Anyway, what was the point? I got off track.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did.
I've got a couple of people that I've worked with who have done voices in games, and I hadn't done that yet. For me, I was attracted to the storytelling, like the different versions, you know. It's kind of like not just choose your own end, but choose your own path in a weird way. I thought that was cool. Because there's so many multiple player games and you can play all over the world. This one's kind of like your own private, almost cinematic experience. Even reading, it's almost like literature in a weird way, right? Like you're participating in this open world, but it's your story, your choices. My character, Johnny, interacts with the role player, whoever's playing. The character's name is V in the game. And so there's I interact with whoever's playing that, and I'm part of their journey. But they're also a part of mine. So, you know, we're gonna see what happens. But now I can.
And how does that feel? Now you can know the
I'm
secret.
free! Now I can share it. We have a city to burn. I'm kind of a guide, but I'm also, you have to do something, but Johnny wants to do something too. And so there's this, am I your friend? Am I a foe? Am I really helping you? Am I not helping you? Are you in my way?
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about!
The character that you would play would be V, and I think, you know, some of what I thought was really cool, how you're not only getting, you know, what your character looks like with clothing or, you know, just, or gender, you also can choose different kind of directions of character. And also, you get to express that. So, are you a hacker? Do you want to go more physical, more intellectual, more problem solving? So you can adjust all of these things, and you can play the game in all of those different ways. So you're never not just playing, and the game's changing to you, right? So when your list of decisions in every scene that you come up with, you're really kind of like choosing the path that you want to go on.
When you speak to your actor friends about, you know, taking part in this project, how do they react?
I didn't. I was sworn to secrecy.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
So I haven't really shared. I would say I was involved in a video game.
Yeah.
If that's even what you want to call this. But and people would say, "Oh, cool. And what is it?" And I'd be like, "I can't tell you."
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I think you can.
But now I can.
And how does that feel? Now you can. Another
I'm
secret.
free. Now I can share it. No, actually, I just got a text from a friend of mine. She has 2 young sons, and she was just writing like, my sons have been waiting so long for this game, and then they saw that you're in it, and they just went insane. So that's fun.
Do you think that having performers like yourself, who can sell out Hollywood theatres easily, for the more traditional industries of movies and things like that, working in games helps legitimize it as something in the sort of entertainment world? Does it even need legitimizing?
Yeah, I mean, I would go with that thread. Yeah, I don't think they need legitimizing. If anything, I'd say it's gone the other way. It's more of the influence gaming's had on, let's call it Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Certainly with the Marvel universe, right? I mean, but then gaming probably started in the beginning with Hollywood, right? So I think these technologies have been talking to each other, and I think, Marlon Brando in the first Superman, I remember, he was like, I'm not going to do Brando.
I thought you were going to do Brando.
I almost went to do Brando, and I'm not going to do Brando. But I remember him saying, like, okay, so now they can just digitize how I am, my look, and do another performance, and I don't need to be there. Mm. That idea of the technology of image capture and performance, we're seeing in Hollywood now so many performances where they're either aging or making other performers younger, so it's the elasticity of performance and time and what you look like and who you are is getting kind of more complex. Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077, Johnny Silverhand. I've had the opportunity to do voiceover a few times. I'd worked on a cartoon. I had done some documentaries. I'd never done this much. You don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me. And I've processed some shit. Changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore. And got to play a character in so many kind of different ways because of different paths or threads or choices. So you almost get to play one moment, say you have a decision. Would you take a bullet for me? With 3 different behavioral attitudes. So that was fun. Johnny's either a dick, or he's happy, or he's trying to convince. Know why? Because you've always been a fucking pussy, Carrie. So it's been fun, and that was kind of what I was interested in, the different options that the game could play, playing the same person but with different versions of them. Motion capture, baby, Johnny Silverhand. So one of the first elements that I was involved in with the game was motion capture. I've done a fair bit of motion capture. I did it with in the Matrix films, so to start doing the motion capture for Johnny, it was all very familiar to me. The only difference, I think, technologically was how close they were going to real-time review. But creatively, it was very familiar in the sense of starting a library of gesture and the toolbox, let's say, for the animators to work with for the character. So you get to see Johnny as the rock star, you hear about his military past, and he's fighting for his survival. So he's kind of got all of these things leading into the moment of this guy. It's really a kind of an interpretation, because I think there's a Johnny Silverhand in all of us. He's got a lot of energy. He's got a good sense of humor, if not a little dark at times. He's very passionate. He cares. He's kind of naive, but he's also super experienced in life. He's got certainly an appetite for life. Oh, man! No, you're wrong. He wants to change the world, But he has a cause that he wants to fight against the corpocracy. Come on.
Don't tell me you're not interested.
He's kind of looking for a different kind of freedom.
Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots. And now they're after our souls.
At least I believed in something bigger.
At least I had a cause.
What CD Projekt Red has shared with me in the way that they talk about the game and what I've seen is that it's got a lot of freedom. There's so many different paths that you can play the game on. But it's not just quests of paths. It's like, who are you? How do you want to play the character?
If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it.
You can go into action, you can go into mystery, you can problem solve in different ways. And where you go in this world, there's so much detail, there's so many different things that you can go off into that are really interesting and fun. There's a real drama to the game and emotional stakes to it. And then there's lighter sides to it. And of course, the music, production design, technologically, how cutting edge it is. I don't think there'll be a game that looks like this. Yeah, it's intense.
I take the driver, you get his sidekick.
Bye-bye.
Where'd you even come from? How are we even talking? Gotta get out of here, understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way.
You weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories. You two are connected in a way I can't make head or tail of.
Who? Me and who, Vic? Silverhand.
Johnny Silverhand. Real talk of the town back in my day.
He died, like, forever ago.
You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head, right now?
He burned down half the city just to prove he was right. And burned the other half just for fun.
What do you want from me? Destroy Arasaka. I don't even know what that means. Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
Hear me, asshole? A bullet to the fucking brain. Get out! Just get the fuck out! Tell me how to get rid of it.
You don't have much time left.
You're a dick, you know? And you're a cunt. Maybe we'll fit together after all.
The smell. The travel.
Yeah.
Journey. Freedom.
No, you know, it's not like deeper.
Deep.
I'm Guard Hollinger.
I'm Keanu Reeves.
And we're here as representatives of Arch Motorcycle, and we're doing some audio recording for Cyberpunk 2077. Arch Motorcycle is a custom production motorcycle company. What's unique about it is that the motorcycles are built on a production platform, but each one is designed to be able to be personalized for each customer.
When CD Projekt Red approached me about doing Cyberpunk 2077, they also spoke about integrating, they were fans of, or I guess people who worked at the company were fans of Arch Motorcycle, and so they broached the idea of creating kind of specialized Cyberpunk 2077 version of the Arch Motorcycle. And I thought that was a very fine idea.
We have a motorcycle we've designed and we've been developing called the Method 143, and so that I think in particular was a creative inspiration for the designers. So they sort of used that as a basis and then went further. So it has a totally different, crazy-looking power plant.
We did a little customization.
That's good. I like it.
Today we're capturing sounds, getting some actual sounds of a power plant, drivetrain, and characteristics of the motorcycle, which I'm sure they will, have play with and stuff, but the source will be pure.
It has a sort of a racing engine in it compared to our production motorcycles. It has a dual exhaust system, and it sounds pretty...
Sounds good.
I could definitely blindfolded tell that that's the Method 143-ish sounding motorcycle, yeah.
Nature of the role-playing aspect of the game, I think it'll be cool, like, to be on a bike and hearing that, going through the city streets and getting into the madness and mayhem.
Why do you come here? For fun? For power? Looking for a shock to the system? Yeah.
Duh.
Because before they put a bullet in you, you'll make this whole city burn. Cyberpunk 2077. Pre-order now. In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught.
Duh.
In Night City, you can become anyone, anything, if your body can pay the price. So seize the day, then set it on fire. Cyberpunk 2077. Pre-order now. Welcome to Night City.
Yeah, come on!
The only limit to what you can do is what you're willing to become. So dream big. If you can hack it, the future's yours for the taking. Cyberpunk 2077. Pre-order now.
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
How's it going? Hello, Los Angeles. E3. Yeah. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right. I gotta talk to you about something. I gotta talk to you about something. CD Projekt Red.
Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories. Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. All right. So I guess I got to finish this. So tell me, do you guys want to know when the release date? Yeah. All right. Then check this out.
Do you play video games?
No.
No, really?
No.
Even Cyberpunk?
No, I mean, I've seen demonstrations, but I've never played it.
Did you know that in Cyberpunk they were hacking a character? You were the most requested hack to make a character that you could have sex with be your character.
Yes.
And it got to a point where the game developer said, no, you can't do this because we're not sure if we have permission to do this.
Oh.
But I mean, now that I have you, like, what do you think about that?
Oh my God, it's always nice when it's nice, and you know.
Yeah. It was affection.
I, on the other hand, say no, thank you.
So that's a no,
no
from
thank
you.
you.
But